So yeah, we're 1 and 2 in points, and ew, ugh, look who's number 3. Gross. Tkachuk accepts contract extensions without a fuss. I guess that's another reason why he is Trevor Tkachuk, the better Tkachuk. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to your Seattle Storm Bears franchise mode with Nathan MacKinnon. That is right. Now, the split in the comments was about 80-20. The 20% of people being, why would you trade for a 34-year-old? What's going on? Well, Colorado has never won a cup. Nathan MacKinnon is 94. He's playing unbelievable right now. He's got 11 points in 10 games. The past 3 years, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years, he's been over a point per game. That's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 straight years. He's going to try to make it 10 this year of over a point per game. Now, he's paid his dues in Colorado. He's moving on. He's going to try to win a cup alongside of Agent C and Christek. Now, in the last video, I pointed out that Christek didn't really have great passing, so I was kind of wondering why he was getting all these assists. But then Andrew in the comments, he says Christek is getting so many assists because he has 99 offensive awareness. I guess that makes sense. Ever since becoming an NHLer, he's scored at a minimal pace, but the assists, oh boy, the assists are definitely there. So he's the perfect first liner to complement Big Nate Mack and Agent C. Now I got to give a shout out to Trey. He designed a new helmet for Big Mac. You can see there he's got all the Stanley Cups on the back of the mask, as well as the map of Brazil and a butterfly right behind it. That is awesome. It even says Big Mac on the chin. Trey, you are a legend. That is awesome. I wish you could put a custom mask in this game, like put stuff on it like that. Like that would just be so cool. Now, a couple days ago, I got a tweet from UC Partanen from Nashville. He says, I want to be a Storm Bear again. And I was like, nah. Quinn Hughes took your spot. Sorry, buddy. All right, let's get down to business here. Now, the one thing I want to do, we are going to make a trade. Jared Gibson, he says, trade Dumal. He is a starting goalie now. He has a ton of trade value. Not worth keeping him stuck behind Big Mac. I feel ya. I agree. Brandon also says the exact same thing. He says you need to trade Dumal. He is too good to be a backup. You could use another right-handed defenseman to boost up your blue line a little bit. So trade Dumal for a low-rated but NHL-ready defenseman for a backup goalie and a middle pairing right-handed defenseman. Now I completely agree with trading Dumal, Simon Dumal, the most French goalie of all time. But I don't think we need another defenseman. I mean, I would love another right-handed defenseman. Now he said play him in like the middle pairings. He wants him to play here like 4-5. But Kabanov is ready for top 4 minutes. Yeah, he shoots left. So does Quinn Hughes and so does the Germinator. Makar's our only right-handed defenseman. Now Craig Kaputsa, he's definitely ready to go in the NHL. Igor Dimitrov, he is absolutely ready. He's actually listed as a top 4. But this guy is actually awesome. Have a look at his stats. Endurance 99, speed 98 for a big guy, 6'4", he can skate. His shooting category is average, it's not great. His discipline's 83, defensive awareness is good, shot blocking is 99, stick checking 94, aggressiveness 95, body checking 98. Like, this guy is the ultimate defensive defenseman, so I really want to hold on to this guy. And he's on a good contract as well. He could kind of be like the next Ronnie Doyle, except he's not as mean, because his fighting skill is only 74, where Ronnie Doyle's was like 99. So if we are going to trade anyone for a right-handed defenseman, it is probably going to be Craig Kaputsa or Craig Cabbage, as you guys have let me know. That is what his name means in Russian. Craig Kaputsa apparently means cabbage in Russian. So if you guys want me to trade for a low-end right-shot defenseman, we can do that. I had an idea of who I wanted to trade Dumal to, and that was to someone who we've made a few trades with, and they also have a Storm Bears legend, and that is the Minnesota Wild, and that legend being Clayton Keller. Now, we're not going to trade for Clayton Keller. I've already been down this road. He could be a free agent next year, though. Got to look at that. But the one thing is they don't have a goalie. They do not have a goalie at all. Their best goalie is a 78 overall, okay? So it's not good. His goals against and save percentage are decent for a 78 overall. He's got 5 wins in his first 7 games, but I don't think he's going to keep that up as a 78 overall. And they have this guy who is 53. He is a medium elite Casey Boland. He's at least 3, 4, 5 years away from even cracking the NHL roster. So right away, my initial thoughts was to take back one of their crappy goalies and then to get a first and a second. Now, I think that would go through. But now you guys want me to trade for a right-handed shot defenseman, which isn't a bad idea. I'm not super attached to Kaputsa, so I mean his name's cool, but I really don't think he's gonna grow anywhere quickly. Like, this trade would go through. We could probably even get a third out of this as well. But let's see what low-end right-handed shot defenseman the Minnesota Wild have. Now, the only thing that's sticking out to me is Connor Murphy. Now, he's 36 years old, so he's definitely on the way out. He's probably gonna retire next year. He's on a 1-year deal, which is good. He's a right-handed shot defenseman, which is okay, but I mean, is it really worth it to trade Kaputsa pretty much for Connor Murphy? Like, we could probably even get a first and a second out of this. Like, that would probably go through if we give up Dumal for Connor Murphy. You know what I think I'm going to do, actually? I think Kaputsa has decent trade value. Decent-ish, anyways. So Kaputsa's trade value is just okay. It's not super fantastic. It just is what it is. So I think we can trade him for another right-handed shot defenseman that's a little bit younger than Connor Murphy. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a first, a second, and a third. I'm going to try for the third. I'm going to try for it. And then we can use some picks to either trade Kaputsa for a right-handed shot defenseman. So will this go through? A first, a second, a third, and Dahlman? Trade accepted. There you go. We're helping out teams. Minnesota, you now have a starting goalie. There you go. All right, so we are going to make a big move here. Noah Juleson, a big right shot defenseman, 32 years old. He's listed as a top 4, but since he's a bit of a vet, I think we can play him in our bottom pairing. He can also kill penalties. I like this guy a lot. He's the best for what we can get. He's on a 1-year deal, so he is going to want to get another contract after this year, which is totally fine. It's all good. So I like Noah Juleson a lot. I think he's kind of the best option out there. Everyone else was like 81, 82 overall, so I really didn't want that. I want someone with a decent overall. If we get Noah Juleson, that means our defensive core is going to be sick. So in addition to that, we're also going to get Damian Keeping and Dennis Corrado. They're simply just guys to help out our AHL team. They still have a little bit of room to grow, but I'm not saying they're going to be like 90 overall or anything. And in exchange for that, we're going to give them Craig Kaputsa. We're going to give them this guy who's unsigned, 81 overall. He's a low elite. Same thing with Troy Nugent-Hopkins. Now, I don't need these kind of guys. I don't need them. They're just unsigned, so why not? I'm also going to try to get, I'm looking at it now, 2 seconds isn't going to work, so give me 1 second. That should go through. Okay, we get Noah Juleson. Will this go through? Trade rejected. Okay, that kind of seems more even. Maybe give me a third. All right, I got to win a little bit here. Give me your third. That should go through. There you go. Trade accepted. That's awesome. Okay, here we go. We're ready to get some simulation done. I wanted to make sure I was going to make the right trade there. I didn't want to completely screw us over, but I think we really got a lot stronger there. Now, this is not how this is going to work. We are going to go, or I mean, you know what? We're going to go there. We're going to go there. You're going to go there. Okay, right shot on the right side. That's beautiful. That is exactly how I wanted this to work. Offensively, we are good to go. I got to make a little bit of a tweak here. We got to change some things around. And as for goalies, we got Big Mac. And in the backup position, we got the James Vagetti. He's back. He's back in a big way. There you go. He's our new backup goalie. I mean, we could have got out and got like an 81 overall, but what's the difference? Our team is good enough that we can afford to throw Vagetti in there and every once in a while, right? Like, it's totally fine. Our team's good enough. He's a good enough goalie. He ripped it up in the AHL last year. 11 shutouts, a 1.81 goals against average. All right, let's get some simulation done. Let's go. All right, let's go here. We are 8-1-1 to start off the year, and look who we have on the 29th. We have the Minnesota Wild. All right, so we lost that game in overtime, so we're still 8-1 with 2 overtime losses. So let's go against a Dumal, the Frenchest goalie of all time. Good luck in Minnesota with Clayton Keller. You guys are going to get along great. First period, if he shuts us out, okay, Ryan Poehling and Schlemko, there you go. Period number 2. All right, still a 1-1 hockey game going into the third, and MacKinnon and Agent C. Those guys are going to put up some serious numbers this year. Like, I really want Agent C to hit over 70 goals. I think his career high is 73. Is that right? I'm pretty sure. Like, it's very high. Like, I really want that guy just to light it up. And I really don't want to lose the scoring title to Felix Pox, the stinkiest hockey player of all time. You think I can just let that happen? Yeah, I don't think so. So let's get a bunch of simulation done. I think we're going to have a pretty good year. There's another shutout there for Big Mac, or it could have been Vegetti. Who knows? 8-1. Oh my God, we are just shitting on teams right now. 12-1-2. I'm going to sim right past this game. I don't even want to talk about it. We just went in there. We beat them 6-3. Gas masks on. Okay, we are just so... Oh my God. This is the 10-1? What is this team right now? Oh my God. We're 19-1-2. 18-1-2? What is going on? Oh my God. Okay, okay, keep the wins alive, boys. Holy crap, we are putting up some numbers. Yeah, so Agent C is a goal per game. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, I was not expecting this. I mean, I knew we were going to be good, but oh my God, him and MacKinnon are money together. Oh, that is... Look at everyone else. It's like, yeah, these guys are good, and then it's like 1 goal, 3 goals. So basically, we're being ran by Nathan MacKinnon and Agent C. That's awesome. Ty Ronning with 8 points. What a pure sniper. Just dominating the game. Yeah, you know, just 17-1. Ah, meh. It's like, you know, just another day in the office for Big Mac. So yeah, we're 1-2 in points, and ew, ugh, look who's number 3. Gross. Oh my God. All right, so let's see if we can keep the streak alive against the Kings. Come on, don't lose to the Kings. There you go, 4-1. All right, we're taking a bit of a risk here on a giant winning streak, 21-2. We're up against the traitors, Brady Tkachuk over there in Vegas. Let's go. Let's just kick the hell out of these guys. First period, 0-0. Period number 2. Oh my God, Zakhanov. We started Vegetti against these guys? Oh man. I mean, I got faith in our offense, but come on, guys. You've been pretty much scoring at will here. Oh, do not lose to the Golden Knights. No, 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 no. Of all teams, why don't you lose to Carolina or something, or like Winnipeg? Don't lose to the Golden Knights after you've won like 16 straight. Oh no, come on, last minute goal. Get your phones out, 1-800-AGENT-C. Oh my God, that's the worst. That is the absolute worst. All right, Vegas, whatever. I'm over it. That was 12 straight wins. All right, let's keep it going here. Looks like Tampa has a really good record as well. 19-3-2. Could you imagine if we met up with them once again in the postseason? That would be the best thing ever. And obviously they don't have very good luck in the Stanley Cup Finals. Big win there. Huge win. Yeah, we are good at hockey. We are good at hockey. Hopefully Simon Dumal doesn't beat us, and he does. Oh man, we're just losing against our old players here. I don't like it. Do we win against Forsberg? Beat Forsberg, come on. Oh my God. Don't think we made a trade with Buffalo. Okay, now it's not lose to Kaputsa, all right? And you lose to Kaputsa. Why are we losing to all of our old players? 6-0 against the Penguins. All right, super weird. We seem to only lose games 7-0, back-to-back shutouts, and then we get shut out 3-0. All right, kind of weird, kind of a weird month here. We've been losing to teams that have our old players, and we've just been thumping teams who we haven't made trades with, like Calgary, 5-3. Another shutout, 29-8-2. This has been our best start to any year, I'm pretty sure. 31-9-2. And we got 2 games, a little under a week apart, 6 days within the 2 games against the Vegas Golden Knights. So we're going to go ahead and slow sim both of those games. I mean, do we just get the whole thing done in this video, go all the way up to the postseason? Or do we wait it out? Okay, so, wow, 72 points in 40 games. Okay, Nathan MacKinnon up to a 95 overall. Oh God, 38 and 42. He could have like an 80 goal year. Oh my God. No one else has even close. No one else is even like remotely close on the goal scale. This guy is not doing good. All right. So Igor, he's a sniper. Tyroning with 10 points. Noah Juleson with 12. Trevor. Okay. So some guys are struggling. I mean, it looks like what's Brodziak doing? Like only 8 goals. Maybe I got to make some sort of a line change. Because I mean, aside from these 3 guys, no one else is really doing much of anything. We kind of had that problem before where we didn't get that much scoring from everyone else, but then Alex Ovechkin and Agent C scored like 70 goals and 130 points. So I don't know what's going on there. I moved a few things around. I didn't do anything crazy. I just kind of shuffled up our 4th line there with Molson, and I moved Tyroning around. So let's just go ahead here. I mean, we're winning games. We're killing it. It's just, I shouldn't be too worried about points. I know people always say, stop worrying about points, blah, blah, blah. I mean, when it's right there in your face like that, you kind of see 2 players just killing it, and then the rest, I guess 3 with Christek, 3 players are killing it, and then the rest are just kind of like, you know, just hanging on for the ride. It's a little bit weird, but we're winning games. That's what it's all about, so I'm not going to worry too much here. First period against the Knights, and Nick Beach, there you go, my former grade 9 science partner. Period number 2. All right, we get one more. Christek and Jacob Verana going into the 3rd, and we blow the lead. Oh my God. So we're 0-2 against the Golden Knights this year? Come on. You guys are better than that. This team's not that great. They're not that good at all. A big old overtime win there against the Calgary Flames, and then another big win against the New Jersey Devils. Now you can beat these guys. Come on. They beat you in your home arena. How about you beat them in theirs? Period number 1. Okay, 2-1. Nick Beach. There you go. My science partner. Killing it. And then Agent C gets another one. Makoshin gets one. Second period. They get one. Brady Tkachuk. And then Ty freaking Ronning. There you go. That's awesome. That traitor Brady Tkachuk scores. We're going into the 3rd. I wouldn't mind seeing a bit of an overtime game here, but Nathan MacKinnon says, no. I told the team I'm taking them all out to the casino after this. I got to get out of the arena, back to the hotel, and we're hitting the slots. Okay, Nate Mac. Okay, buddy. You just keep doing what you're doing, and that's fine. And we beat the Golden Knights, finally. I hate losing to the Golden Knights. Like, there's things that I dislike and things that are like, yeah, that's kind of annoying, but I absolutely hate losing to the Golden Knights. All right, let's get back to the first month here. Let's just start winning some hockey games. Brady Shea. Okay, what's this looking like? Now, I assume he's like 37, 38. Okay, so he's only 35. I mean, only. He's still really good. He's a left shot defenseman. He's having a decent year. I'm probably going to let him stay in New York for a second. Yari Jarvinen, who was our first round pick, which was a terrible pick by me. And then Wade Ronning, who is cousin of Ty, maybe going to play in the NHL one day. So I'm going to say no. We don't really need Brady Shea. I'm pretty happy with how the team's performing right now. Big win there. Another 1-0 win and a 3-2 win. So that's what? 3, 4, 5, 6 straight. Can we make it 7 against the Chicago Blackhawks? We do just that. Make it 8 against Dallas. There you go. How about 9? Do I hear 9? Do I hear 9 against the Los Angeles Kings? They have a terrible record. Do I hear number 9? Paul Kariya. There you go. There's 9. Going for 10, all right? Pavel Bure going for 10 against the Canucks. It's fate. It's meant to happen. 40, 10, and 2. That is quite the record. Brady Shea again. I don't really need him. Thanks, but no thanks. Come on, 10 straight against the Canucks. I would love that. Jack Roslovic. Oh, man. A first, a second, and a bunch of prospects. I don't really need Roslovic, so I'm going to say no. We lose. We lose against the Canucks. What could have been? Oh, man. Could have been 10 in a row. And then we lose again against the Toronto Maple Leafs. So let's go here against the stinkiest team in the NHL. Complimentary gas masks for everyone. Let's go. First period, 1-0 Cale Makar. Period number 2, we get 1, but they get 2. Igor scores a big goal, and then Mantha and Bork. Okay. It's a 2-2 game. Emmerich makes it 3-2. Come on, guys. Come on. I would like to see a bit of an overtime game here. Nope. Felix Pox. Ugh, throw up. Every time that guy scores, I throw up. Alright, well, looks like we're going to lose against Pox. That is no good at all. I don't like that at all. And O'Neal gets another one. That's 3 straight losses, guys. 3 straight L's. Alright, so I'm going to go up to the Nashville game, and I think I'm going to call it here. And that's because I want to get your guys' opinion on if we should do anything at the trade deadline. I have to look at the individual stats more, but if there's people who really aren't producing, I may have... I just got a trade offer, UC Partanen. Oh my god, do we get UC back for Boyce, a first and a third? Now, Boyce was a really high overall pick, 7th for us. Now, he's technically listed as an NHLer, but he's probably going to play next year. UC Partanen, oh my god. He's got 14 points, he's a minus 18. He's been a minus forever. No wonder he wants out of Nashville. He's been a minus for the past like 8 years. We're going to say no, just for right now. It's not to say we won't get him, but we're going to go ahead and stop the video real quick. Nathan Osrek. Oh my god. So if you remember this guy, we're getting trade offers for all of our old players. This guy, we drafted him at like, what was it, 44 overall? Was that right? 44. And pretty much we all gave up on him. Everyone in the comments said, trade this guy. He's a bust. 44 overall. But he worked all the way up to an 80 overall. He was our first round pick. He was 40 something overall. He was so low, but he almost doubled his overall. Good for him. Good for him. He's actually pretty damn good. Like, wow, okay. I mean, the little guy who could. We don't need Osrek. I mean, well, he's a right shot defenseman. We already got Noah Juleson for that. I'm pretty sure he was like 40 something overall. Like, it was really, really low. The last game of this episode before we hop into the trade deadline, and then we'll go ahead and show the stats and where we are, all that good stuff. A 43, 13, and 3, only 16 losses on the year. Not bad at all. I got a feeling UC Partanen is going to score on us here. I just got a feeling. Period numero uno. It's a 1-0 game. Kabanov. There you go. Period number 2. All right. 2 in the second. UC Partanen. There you go. I called it. I knew he was going to score. He scores on Vagetti, Big Mac, and Ryan Paling. All right. Can they come back? I want to get into an overtime game here. Those are kind of fun. Okay. Tolvanen, 2 former players, and MacKinnon. Oh my god. We have 2 McKinnons. Okay. So maybe we'll go into an overtime game here. What a weird one. I forgot they had Tolvanen. That's right. Yakola! There you go. He gets the go-ahead goal. 5 minutes left. Come on, give me an overtime game here. I wouldn't even mind if Partanen scored once again. All right, well, that's it for this one. 4-3, Yakola with the game winner. That is what I'm talking about. So let's place our bets right now. I'm going to say Agent C has 46 goals, all right? What do you guys think? I'm going to say 46. Obviously, I haven't seen it yet. 46 is my guess. 52. He's got 96 points. Oh my god. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So Agent C, is it crazy to think he's going to beat his 73? He very well could, man. We've got 22 more games left. All right, if he keeps on scoring at this pace, oh man, I don't know if he's going to do it actually. That's a lot of goals. I don't know though, he could do it, but 96 points on the year. Definitely going to set a career high for points. He's got 127. Well, maybe he won't. I don't know. He could. He very well could. Nathan MacKinnon's got 93 points and he's still growing. Oh my god. What a match made in heaven. Like, it's been Ovi, it's been Nathan MacKinnon, it's been Clayton Keller. Whoever you put with this guy, it's just magic. Christek's got 70. The Germinator's got 43. Ryan Paling. So you guys were right about Ryan Paling. He's still a really good second liner, but he's nowhere close to the 50 goal scorer that he was last year. I think he's kind of like Jonathan Chichu, has the one crazy year, and then he's just a solid player throughout the rest of his career. Cam Brodziak not having the greatest year. I mean, he had a fantastic postseason last year, so I thought he was going to really light it up. But him, Paling, and Morrow really haven't done anything, so maybe Morrow's got to go? I don't know. I mean, they're plus players. Everyone's a plus player. Obviously, our team is stacked. Nick Beach, what a monster. Best science partner ever. Quinn Hughes has 34. So at the end of the year, Quinn Hughes could have 45 points, right? Like, he's going to have a good year. He's already had a better year than he had last year. He's plus 30. I don't think I should worry too much. Tyroning 12 goals. Noah Juleson there is doing good. Everyone's doing just fine, except for Messier, only 7 points. All right, interesting. So Big Mac is doing his thing. 8 shutouts. Vighetti's got 1 shutout. What a guy! And I assume we're 1 and 2 in point scoring. I would assume so. There's Henry Pronger, the first overall pick, the 18-year-old, 87 overall. Guy's just a freak. Hey, Nick Beach could come through and win the Calder. He could squeak through there unless there's a crazy rookie goalie. Nick Beach could win the Calder. Let's see here. Logan Patan. Any crazy goalies? Samuel Dumal. He's doing okay. He could win the Calder as well. So it's going to be a tight race. I wouldn't mind if Nick Beach won it. That'd be awesome. All right, entire league here. I assume we're, oh my God, we're 1 and 2 by a mile and a half. Oh my God, Christek is even up there. What a beast. All right, so 52 goals on the year. We're 11 ahead of Charlie Svengerg. Wow. Okay, this is a match made in heaven, absolutely. I'm not sure what's going on with the lines. I don't know. I mean, obviously our first line is just completely dominant. Our second line is weird because Brodziak, I know he can produce. I know he can do it. He's having a pretty good year. I thought he was going to break his point total, but his rookie year, he had 61 points. But if he's a 20 goal, 45, 50 point guy for his career, is that such a bad thing? And Chad Morrow, I really don't know what's going on, to be honest with you. 25 points. I don't know. What do you guys think we should do? Defensively, we're all good to go. Goaltending, we have no concerns whatsoever. Should we move one of our second line wingers? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Let me know your predictions for Agent C's goals. I'm going to say he's going to end the year with 70. You know what? 70 on the dot. That's what I'm going to say. 7-0. Let me know what you guys think, and I will talk to you in the next one.